What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today, once again, we're going to do some live commentary gameplay in the Go Battle League. We're going to try out this hard meta team here once again, a little bit different from the team I used yesterday, although a very similar idea. A flyer, a safe swap like Shadow Malamar here. Yesterday, we had Shadow Caesar, and then, of course, a Mud Slapper here in the back line. Yesterday, I believe we went 8-2 in the Go Battle League. We got up to all the way to 27-24, it looks like. So a pretty good elo, pretty close to a range where a 4-1 could get it for us. I know what you're thinking, why would a 4-1 not be enough? Well, sometimes when you're on the leaderboard, your elo gains are not quite what you'd expect. Sometimes a 3-2 might not even gain you too many points, but I think a 4-1 probably would do it from here. A 3-2 obviously won't, but we'll see what's going to happen today. So let's just get into the queues. I don't know what the queue times are going to look like as well. Potentially, they're going to be kind of bad, but I don't think that we're not the first people to be pushing here for expert. There's probably at least like 100 or 150 people that have got it so far now, so hopefully it's not that bad. I say as we're still getting some queue times here on the first game of the day. If they're too bad, we'll cut out some of the queues, but hopefully we don't have to do that too much. I like it when I can just have one smooth video. But yeah, the team Talonflame on the lead, very strong Pokemon. It's running Brave Bird, one of the strongest attacks in the game. Obviously, it does debuff your defense stat every time you throw it. And then Gastrodon pairs very well with a Pokemon that's weak to, rock, electric, all those things. Ground's just a really good pairing with that. Okay, got a battle, potentially. Maybe. Okay, we did. Nice. Let's see what we have. Talonflame, a good core breaker against a lot of top meta teams as well. Not against the Bastiodon lead, though I'll be honest, that is really bad. I'm going to safe swap here with my Shadow Malamar, see if they have an answer to us. Not necessarily like a hard answer, but they do have a Superior in the back, which they could have Leaf Tornado. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but if I can win Switch, I can get my Gastrodon against that Basti, and then potentially I can win the game that way. If they do have Leaf Tornado, if they don't get a debuff on the first move, then I'm still fine. They do have Leaf Tornado. Do they debuff? They do, of course. Which means I don't win Switch, which means I lose the game. Why did I have to not get that? Why did I get debuff there? It's a 50-50. You're a Basti user. You really don't deserve debuffs in the first place, dude. Okay, so we're just going to get RPS likely in the first game. I'm going to no-shield this attack because, unless it's a Frenzy Plant, it doesn't knock us out, but it likely is a Frenzy at this... Oh, they get greedy. They leave Tornado. They get a second debuff probably. No, they don't debuff this time. I'm going to get a shield advantage, I guess. Not like that's going to matter too much, because if you have a Grass type plus a Basti, odds are there's another Grass type in the back, right? Or at least another Gastro counter, whatever it is back there. I can get a farm down with my Talonflame, take very little damage, because Leaf Tornado or Frenzy Plant, both very resisted by Talonflame here. I have a shield advantage. That could be good. If there isn't a second hard counter to Gastro in the back, I could win this game. But we have to keep in mind, there's likely a second hard counter to Gastro in the back, right? Okay, they get another move off here, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do, it might be a little bit crazy. I'm going to do one more Incinerate when that Bastiodon comes in, just to bank a Brave Bird. Because I probably want that energy against whatever's in the backline to maybe combo play them. Okay, it's an Annihilate in the back. Maybe winnable. The throw on alignment, not the best timing by our opponent here. Rage Fist is going to do more damage than basically anything else in this game from that Bastiodon, at least into my Gastro. I have to hope at this point that I can knock out this Annihilate in time before they're going to be able to get another Rage Fist, which I should be able to farm down. And if I can land some more Mud Slaps as well as a Water Pulse into the Basti, I should be good. Okay, I go for the CMP here. I want as many Mud Slaps as I can get. There's a chance a Stone Edge doesn't even knock us out from this range. And if it doesn't, then we can get another Mud Slap through, which is amazing. And even if we don't, it's not like I'm going to get knocked out by 4 Smackdowns on Talonflame, surely. Surely. If I do, that is a little bit sad. We do survive that Stone Edge, which means we can get another Mud Slap and a Body Slam. Body Slam is super effective into the Rock and Steel type Pokemon here. But no, it's going to do enough to make it so my Brave Bird could be enough to knock him out. One more Incinerate, just to guarantee that Incinerate damage. And look at that. We're flipping a Talonflame into a Bastiodon lead. First game of the day. Love to see that. Shadow Malamar. Even Shadow Malamar getting debuffed for that Leaf Tornado. Not quite enough to lose us this one. Just because our opponent, I think they got a little bit greedy, right? After they threw that first Leaf Tornado, they got the debuff. Just go straight Frenzy Plant at that point. Guarantee either that I shield twice, or that I end up getting knocked out. They got greedy, and I capitalized off of it, and it worked out. It worked out, so we'll take it. Although flipping switch would have also just instantly won us that game too, right? If I would have had Talonflame into the Annihilate and then my Gastro into Basti, that would have been a more fun way to win. But maybe winning without switch advantage against Basti is more fun too. But yeah, that was a good game. Good warm up here to the team. Maybe now I can win the lead on this next match. Maybe I can find another match in a second. I don't know. Once again, the queue times might be a little bit bad here, so we'll see if we can find another match at some point. Might just have to cut it here. Alright, looks like we got a match. It's gonna be against Galax Cabolton, maybe running Chansey. Let's see. One of the best EU battlers in the world, running a Shadow Talonflame in the lead. Now, if they have Flame Charge, which I'd assume they do, then this matchup is going to be kind of awkward the longer it goes. I'm going to go for the Instant Fly. I might win CMP, but I probably don't. Because, yeah, they're a Shadow Talonflame, right? They probably have the higher attack. Do they fly us here? No, it is a Flame Charge, as we kind of expected. I wish I had Flame Charge myself. Maybe they no-shield. I'm going to swap to Shadow Malamar. Maybe a misplay, but I don't want to let them, like, just farm through my Talonflame. Instead, they're just going to farm through my Malamar. Oh my goodness. This damage is kind of crazy. But it is boosted damage from this Talonflame, so it makes sense. But I think I can still go for a lot of Psywave damage here if they're staying in. If they shield this up, they have to instantly throw their next move against us, and they have to hope they win CMP, which I would assume they do, but... Okay, they do shield. Yeah, okay. So they do knock us out here with a fly, but I should be able to incinerate this down and maybe Brave Bird something in the back line. I wouldn't be surprised, like, I have seen some Dedenes in the back with Talonflame. That could be annoying to absorb my energy, but also a lot of the time, Talonflame is their answer to... Okay, they instantly swap into a Goodra here. I'm going to swap out right now. Nice, we get a catch on what should be an Aqua Tail. I have a Brave Bird loaded. But if they swap, that could mean that something in the back line is good into Talonflame, right? Which is never the most ideal thing to say. Okay, but it looks like... Oh man, maybe they're going for a Power Whip here, I don't know. I would be surprised if they do, but... You know, I'm not going to put anything past Galax Cabolton at this point. Okay, what are they going to throw? Hopefully just an Aqua Tail that we will survive and then we get the Body Slam off. Or force a CMP from them. They catch? On Torterra, okay. I guess it's a good thing I used Gastro there. Can I swap myself? I can. I'm going to get to back-to-back flies right now. And hope that I win CMP. Actually, I'm going to farm down. Or, I mean, that should be... That's just a Sand Tomb. So I have back-to-back flies, which means I win this game as long as I win CMP against the Goodra, which I should unless it's an attack-weighted Goodra. They throw the move here against us. Obviously, the Incinerate, not going to register thanks to the knockout here against them. Do I win CMP? I do. Nice. So down goes Goodra. Going for that farm down was pretty good for us there. If I didn't farm down that Torterra, that could have been a little bit awkward. Because then it's like a 50-50. Do they come back in Goodra and instantly throw? Or do they come in Talonflame trying to catch the move, right? So I think going for that farm down was the play. Torterra is a very slow Pokemon when it comes to getting to charge attacks. So realizing that and knowing that all they could do is Sand Tomb or maybe Frenzy Plant us, like that's the play. That's the play. Okay. We're 2-0, technically positive so far in the set, but if we throw the next 3 games, there's a chance we can go negative. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. And we'll see when we get our next queue. Alright, looks like we got another battle here. Let's see what they have. We've had a bad lead and a neutral lead so far. I was going to say a good lead is going to have to come, right? But honestly, it's alright. Shadow Empoleon into Talonflame, not terrible. Peck Altaria comes in. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can go for a chip and dip here. Let's see what they want to do. I know that, honestly, I'm really good into Empoleon, right? I don't necessarily need Switch. I'm kind of bad against Peck Altaria, though. So I don't know how this is going to go. I'm gonna go for the no shield here into the foul play. I know that one sky attack's not gonna do all that much. I just like realized there's a chance that could have been like a Moonblast or something. I probably should have respected that. No, it was just a sky attack there. They run flamethrower, right? I surely made the call that they were not running the other move. Good stuff. Ooh, nice catch by them. But why did they swap? Like, why did they switch out of the lead then? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait, I guess, yeah, Florges does have Chilling Water, doesn't it? So, it's not like the worst play I've seen, actually. Never mind. But I can go for this here. I think what I should do... is I can survive this. Man, this is gonna get a little bit awkward, though, because that guy's still around. Oh, man, I might lose this game. I don't know. Because I had to use a lot of energy on my Malamar. And I don't think I get to another move here. They were going to get to another Chilling Water if I didn't throw energy there. Yeah, guys, I might have thrown this one. I know Gastra's really good into Empoleon at this point, but how do I knock out this Altaria? I don't know. I'll go for this move here. Obviously, I have to try something right now. Body Slam, probably gonna get no-shielded, yeah. Go for a catch, it doesn't quite work. Yeah, I think they just have us here. Because they probably get to... they probably get the 2 Hydros, and that's all they need. Unless 3 Mud Saps somehow knock out. Oh my goodness, I threw this game so hard. Peck Altaria just broke my brain. Oh, that Mud Sap's down. Wait, hold on. I'm 1 slap away from back-to-back, and I don't think I get one-shot by a single move Altaria can know. They would need to have back-to-back Sky attacks right now. Did they? Oh, that might have been a CMP. That was well played by them. Well played. Oh, that was a roller coaster. Oh, man. Okay. 1 HP loss in this game. That is so sad. Obviously the win condition there is don't let a catch happen on that Florges, I suppose. Man, Florges in the back. Not what I was expecting. We would have RPS that so hard, though. If I would have thrown the energy against that Altaria just a little bit sooner, I was not expecting them to swap out to the third Pokemon there. I don't know. Oh, I'm flustered after that one. That's so sad. We could have been 3-0 in this set. Luckily, we had an instant Q here in the next game. Let's get, like, an easy RPS, please. Let's get something super easy. Let's just get, I don't know, a Superior in the lead this time. Shadow Malamar lead? Okay, well, that's not necessarily easy. If I had Flame Charge, it would be a little bit better for us, but... I wouldn't call this the best lead of my life. Incinerates do add up quite a bit, but Foul Play does quite a bit to us, so... And you can see here, I don't 6-shot with these Incinerates. And what that means is, almost certainly, the 2-shield matchup does go in favor of the Shadow Malamar. Fly... I wish I had Flame Charge for this, but I really like Brave Bird coverage. Fly's gonna come through, gets a shield. I don't know if I can survive a Foul Play from here. I'm gonna try and go for the Fly. Actually, I'll go for the Brave Bird, right? Because if they catch, I do survive. I get the Brave Bird off, which either gets a shield or a knockout. I don't know which one I'd prefer. Okay, I get a knockout, so they get a farm down with something. What's it gonna be, though? Please be, like, something that's good for me in the back. Kind of. Diggersby's not terrible. Seven. Okay. I'm going to go instantly for the superpower here. This way, I either get a lot of damage or a shield early on. And now I can bring in Gastrodon and hope at this point they don't have a hard answer for Gastro. They must not, because they throw an instant attack into us. They're at 8, so 1. After a Scorching Stance, unless they Fire Punch for some reason. Don't debuff, it's a 10%, please. Okay, nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, thank you, Hotel Wi-Fi, making me overtap. It doesn't matter, because they don't throw on 6 anyway. Body Slam should get a shield or a knockout here. So we get a shield, actually. Not expecting that. I think I'm going to shield this just because it feels like my Gastro's good in the back line, but this might be a bait by our opponent to try to make me invest here. Fortress in the back. That's pretty scary for a Malamar. Because they're going to get an attack off into us, a Rock Tomb, that is. And that's not great. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to lose this one. I don't think I can knock this out. I might get to a Body Slam against them, but even if I do, I don't think that's enough. No, I don't. It was so close, dude. What the heck? Fortress? Oh, man. Okay, well, we're 2-2 now. Not the best here. I could be 3-1 with that previous game before this Diggersby one here, but oh my goodness, no, don't do this to me. Let's not go 2-0 to 2-3. That would be terrible. Let's get the 3-2. Let's keep the expert dream alive here. Oh, man. I guess, obviously, the win con that game is just don't swap out of Malamar when that Diggersby's in there, because, like, I figured there wasn't gonna be a Fortress in the back. I'm gonna be real. I figured no matter what was back there, I'd have some play into him. But it turns out that was not the case. I needed to just invest in my my Gastro later on. Okay, Guzzlord's kind of an interesting case here. It's a Pokemon that I do have resisted fast move pressure into, but then again, they don't have a lot of damage themselves. They gave us a full Incinerate Sneak, no shot. I mean, that was 5. It could be a Dragon Claw, but I'd be surprised if they throw anything other than a Brutal Swing. Okay, they're throwing on, like, really awkward timing here. I'm going to shield once. I do have to throw on bad timing myself now, though. Oh, nice catch by them. Catching on the Corviknight's actually pretty nice. I did go for the Brave Bird, though, which is going to do a decent chunk of damage here. And I should be able to go for another Incinerate and then swap out into my Gastrodon. But by bringing in Gastrodon here, like, now I have no fast move pressure into that Guzzlord later on this game, which could be a little bit scary. But I do still have my Talonflame with a lot of energy. They pay back, that's a smart play. They're in Water Pulse range. Yeah, they Air Cutter us. Maybe I should have thrown after a single Mud Slap there, but I was thinking they wouldn't go for the instant Air Cutter. Okay. Okay, they catch on the Guzzlord. They are dancing, I guess. Not quite sure if that's going to help him out super much right now. Oh, that knocks us out. Yeah, that will help them out. If I could have got the Body Slam through there, then this game would have been so good for us, actually. Oh, chat, we lose. We lose. I don't know what we can do here. I don't have anywhere near enough energy. They're just going to shield that. Yeah, well played. Yeah. Oh, that's not even, like, I don't even know what to say. That was a bit of a core breaker in the lead, I'm not gonna lie, but, like, that's rough. Going 2-3 to start out here. But that's what you get when you do live commentary. You can't, pre-record the games. You can't choose the good ones. You gotta show the bad ones, I guess, here. So a 2-3 set, that puts us down to 27-11. Still potentially 4-1 range. I mean, it's possible here. Let's lock in. I feel like I threw it one game. I feel like one of the other games, the one with the Fortress, like, sure, I could have won that one, but I don't think I would have with the way I like to play out games. Like, that was probably unwinnable the way I would have always played it out there. And then that final game, unwinnable because my opponent's just insane. They danced around me pretty good. So let's just lock in here and hopefully find a match. All right. Oh, this guy's already expert too. I've fought a lot of experts today. I'm getting jealous. Oh, Shadow Gyarados, can you be real? That is so bad for me. That is one of the worst things I could possibly imagine. They're staying in, so they're probably going to go for a chip and dip here with an Aqua Tail. I guess I'm fine getting the Psywave damage into them right now, but it is a little bit frightening that this Pokemon, if it swaps out, just probably sweeps my whole team. They bring in a Gastro. That's not terrible. Alright. Ah, man. I don't know what they'd have in the back right now, but I have to hope it's something that I win against. They instantly Body Slam, you've got to be joking me. Uh, this game's looking so bad. Like, I need to keep my Malamar around at all costs. Try to go for a Body Slam catch. Looks like we do get it. I need to be able to Mud Slap this down, get 2 Body Slams into that Gyarados, and somehow win the game. But I don't know if that's even going to be possible here. Because Gyarados at this point is just so scary. They might just bring in their final Pokemon here too if they want to. But it depends on if their final Pokemon has any play into me. Okay, they do bring back in the Gyarados. That is what I need to see to have even a sliver of a chance. I have a lot of energy on Malamar. Body Slam's not going to one-shot them here, sure, but if they let it go down, then they're in fast move farm down range potentially. So they do shield. Is this Aqua Tail range? I don't know if an Aqua Tail knocks me out. It's going to be close. Gonna hope I survive. Crunch makes sense, does do more raw damage. I get the defense drop against us, but we survive it even still. Body Slam's gonna hurt. They let it go. I'm not confident I can farm this down. I'm just gonna throw the foul play. And then hope the final Pokemon, whatever it is, my Talonflame can beat. But it's been double water so far. Oh. Well, first of all, don't superpower Corsolas. Second of all, we would have lost this one anyway. They no-shield that, just to add insult to injury, guys. I'm so close to restarting this video. Oh my goodness. What's going on? I thought this would be fun today. We're getting stomped on. Now we gotta show the fans the games, even the bad ones here. Oh my goodness. Like I was playing so well around that team. I thought I was dancing. I was dancing. It didn't matter. They just had the Corsola in the back. I swear, I used a team almost exactly like that at the start of the season. It might have been that team, actually. I don't know if they were inspired by me. I doubt it. I probably just happened to make a very hard meta Gyarados team. Alright, Talonflame into Carbink. Oh my goodness. Guys, I hate to say it, but I lost the lead again. What do I do? Like, legitimately, what do I do here? Because I can't superpower, I'm locked in. I can't foul play, it's resisted. I guess I just Psywave, see if they want to swap out or not. They do Rock Slide, so we know that's their Rock-type move. 3. Yeah, I don't know. They're always going to no-shield, because they know, even if I superpower, that's not a big deal. Okay, they come in with the Toad's Cruel here, so they obviously want to bait my Talonflame back out. It's got to be a second Grass type in the back. I'll just instantly bring in my Talon here to get the farm down. Because I do want to save my Malamar. It feels like Malamar is at least somewhat important for me in this game. They wrap us because they want to get that debuff into my defense stat. Okay, Carbink's going to come back in. It's going to start doing Carbink things here. I don't think I get to another fly, so I'm just going to Brave Bird immediately to give him less farm. But I'm going to lose this game almost certainly. I don't see what they could have in the back that I could beat right now. Those rock throws are insane. What could they have in the back that I would beat? It's a Carbink. It's got to have like a flyer back there, right? Like a Galarian Moltres. I mean, I guess if they had that, they probably would have brought it into my Malamar, but still. Okay, it's an Annihilate, so like it could be like marginally worse. I mean, I do have a lot of energy right now on my Malamar. But am I in Moonblast range now on my Gastro here? I might be. I probably should have instantly Water Pulsed. Oh, I don't even have back-to-back moves. What am I talking about? Yeah, oh, we lose this one. Who would have thought? Yeah, 2 Mud Slaps do not knock out here. So they just get the Rage Fist off. Oh, well, yeah, also 1 doesn't knock out. I guess I have the Rage Fist now. I guess I was hopeful that they weren't at the move. I kind of gave up counting, I guess, at some point here in this game. Yikes, dude. What is going on? We're on a 4 losing streak? That can't happen. No, 5! We're on a 5 losing streak. That's even worse. Okay. Let's Lock in. I need expert. I know I can't get it now this set. I'm 0-2 in this set. That's ridiculous. You guys have seen the teams, though. It's not like I'm misplaying. It's like, where was the play? Where was the play? I didn't see the play. Maybe you guys saw the play. Where I thought Talonflame lead would be good. Maybe that was the misplay. I shouldn't have brought Talonflame into the Go Battle League. It can be a little bit RPS at times. All right, next game here. Big up pair. Big up pair. Surely they're not going to RPS me. I mean, Shadow Malamar is like, again, we saw this lead's kind of awkward for us, so I don't know if I like it. But I will play it out because, I mean, I don't have a hard answer to this pick. I get a fly off first, so they must not be that concerned about getting shields down early, or at least like me using mine. They're going to use theirs. Yeah, they shield. I should survive this foul play and either force another move out of them or potentially get their second shield if they try to get greedy. Okay, they make a very smart play where they snipe us down with a single rollout. That's a really heads-up play. 4, 5, 6. I'll body slam here on a potential Skull Bash CMP. Because if they do Skull Bash us, then I want to make sure that I can get the damage off before a potential defense boost happens. We'll see what comes through here, though. It's a good chance it's not a Skull Bash. Because I don't see why you'd do that. Yeah. 7. Okay. I'm going to go for the no shield here, and then actually just swap into my Malamar. I survive this barely, and I can go for a shield into a farm down here. Okay, that's a Volt Switch Fortress at least. I was like, man, there's no way there's another Fortress on my screen. I'm getting RPS'd again. It's still not great, because Rock Tomb's going to come through and debuff my attack stat, but I should still be able to two-shot here with Foul Play. And in theory, I'm 11 away from reaching 2 more Foul Plays, so I should be able to outpace them here. If they shield this, I have back-to-back. If they no-shield, then I still have a lot of energy. They shield. I go for the back-to-back. And now it's going to be a mind game of their Malamar versus mine on when they try to catch on Blastoise, I suppose. Okay, they throw almost immediately here. Oh. You can tell I'm not at my A game. They had back-to-back. Yeah. You know, if I would have got that farm down there, there's actually a chance I could have won that. 0-3. No, can we... Okay, we went 2-3, or 2-0 to 2-3. Can we get 0-3 to 2-3 at least? The opposite of this? I don't know. I'm hoping we can. I'm hoping we can. Ah, my goodness. Like, what is up with my counting, I guess, today? I don't even know. I should have known. I should have known. I should have gone for a catch, I suppose. What is wrong with me? I don't know. I thought they were like at 5 Psywaves. That's my problem. You know, I think I got complacent in that lead matchup with the Talonflame. I wasn't expecting them to play it like they did, because, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, they did swap out, and they sniped us down with the rollout. That's why the lead played out the way it did. They had an extra full foul play that I didn't account for. Because I just assumed that lead matchup plays out where they dump 2 foul plays into you, but no. Not if they Blastoise rollout snipe you down in the middle of an Incinerate. That is such a smart play. That is a really good play by them. Alright. Can I get another win in this video? This is for all the marbles. Actually, I have 2 more games left. I would love to win them both, though. Turtonator lead, are you joking me? This does not get any better. Oh, it's a Florges counter swap. Oh my gosh, guys, like, I'm not even streaming. I can't even be like, oh, I'm getting sniped. I'm just down bad. They throw a move instantly. It could be a Disarming Voice. I would be surprised if they throw a Disarming Voice here, though. Yeah, it's just a Chilling Water. But that debuff is probably going to do enough to make it so I just can't knock him out ever. I do need to flip switch at all costs, but the problem is I don't think I have the ability to. Foul Play is going to do remarkably little. Oh, we get a shield. Don't have Trailblaze. Just don't have Trailblaze. You don't need Trailblaze. There is a sliver of a chance they have Trailblaze here, though. They have Trailblaze. Guys, I'm not an algorithm believer. I know it's not a real thing. But I'm getting RPS'd by the Florges Turtonator core, and I don't think I'm going to see the third. Like, what do I say about that? Not much. Don't know why they swapped there into a Venusaur of all things. I need to be able to farm this down in one more Incinerate. If I can, maybe I have play. Actually, I go 3 flies, right? I was going to go for a Brave Bird, but I think 3 flies is just the play. Because if I Brave Bird there, there's actually a pretty good chance they could survive. And I don't have any, like, literally any fast move pressure into this. I mean, but, man, Ember is such a quick energy generation move. If they're 2 away from back-to-back on this Turtonator, I lose. So if they have back-to-back right now, I might still lose this game. But I know a Brave Bird would not have been enough to one-shot, so I did play... Oh, let's go. Okay, I think we win CMP. They didn't have back-to-back there. I don't know why they swapped into a Venusaur randomly in the middle of this game. Yeah, but we did it, just barely. What the heck? Okay, this is big. This is good. This is a start to the comeback of a lifetime here. I say as I have 1 battle left in this set. At least we're not 0-5. That would be embarrassing. That was a team. I don't know what to say about that one. It was kind of double grass in a way. Like the fire double grass with the Trailblaze Florges. Wow, okay. Oh, guys, I'm sorry about this video. I thought I'd be titling it Finally Expert. It's Axon finally got through the ELO wall that is the 2700s. No, we're likely going back to the 2600s today. But, you know, maybe you guys like that this is the more realistic side to the Go Battle League. This is not the tailor-made It's Axon videos that you see, where I showcase the fun battles. I don't showcase the Carbink lines as often as you guys might like. So you'll get all that action here. All right, final battle. Talonflame into Corsola. Okay, I read the C. I was like, Carbink, no shot. Okay, luckily it's a Corsola. It's playable, but it is a little bit awkward because they can one-shot us potentially with a Power Gem. But I also have a lot of damage against them. They almost always Nightshade us here, right? But no reason to not just shield. Because if they do one-shot us right off the bat, that could also be pretty detrimental to my odds of winning the game. They're at 7-8, so 1 away right now from another Nightshade. 9 right now. So they have to shield this if they want to knock us out, which they likely will. Which is fine. 10. Alright. It might be bold to just hope that my Shadow Malamar now in the backline is going to have a lot of play. But I'm a bold trainer, what can I say? Okay, that's honestly not the worst case scenario here. Corviknight comes into my Malamar. Corsola Corviknight core. Is there like a third Pokemon that has like core in the name? I don't think so. We'll go for the shield here. I feel like a payback is almost certainly going to happen. And if they do payback, they're in trouble. Okay, they do payback. The reason I say they're in trouble here is because by doing that, now I just outpace to 3 foul plays. Actually, I win CMP, I should say, with my third move. Or If they no shield, that's fine as well. They can get an air cutter off against us, but I still get a farm down here. And if it's like something that we have play into in the backline, I would be so happy. Air cutter does a decent chunk. Murkrow is gonna have to shield this. Is this a Shadow Murkrow or a regular? I didn't see. It's Shadow, which honestly means... Nah, it's not like a Body Slam's gonna one-shot, and I don't get a Water Pulse. I was a little bit slow on that energy throw there. I didn't know what came in. I thought it was a Mandibuzz. This one could be on me for losing it. Because if I was a little bit quicker on throwing that superpower, then I'd probably just win the game by reaching a Water Pulse, but I would have needed to throw a lot sooner than I did there. I just didn't know what that was. I'm gonna be real. I didn't see what came in. My Psywave animation was blocking it. So I thought the guy didn't show up. Look, you can't even see it there. Oh my goodness, 1 and 4 in the Go Battle League. Great. I don't think it's a team problem. I think this team was a good idea. I think this team was good. Maybe I'm the problem. I did have at least 2 winnable games, maybe 3, that I lost here today. So we will learn from this. We'll take this as a learning experience. This team's not bad. It's honestly not bad. I'm bad. I'm the bad factor in this problem. It's the driver not car issue here. You know, I probably won't title this video 30% win rate. Don't try this team, but you know, 30% win rate. That's awesome. But yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I know this was a less successful day in the Go Battle League than I would have liked, but at least it was fun. At least we had fun here today. So give this team a go if you think that you can run it better than me. Probably a good chance that you can. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.